Yeah.
Doink. Now nobody's muted because we're live. Good evening, everybody. How the hell are you? Hope everybody's well rested after a long week. After a, I'd say uneventful week, but that'd be kind of stupid of me to say, right?
Why? What happened?
Nothing. Antifa went off again.
What is it?
Antifa went off again.
Antifa. That's just a myth. They're not real. That's
No.
just an idea. I thought something happened at your home or something, man.
Because you didn't come to my you didn't come to the chat last week.
You had a chat last week? Oh yeah. Where was I? I was like on the road. I was coming back from my mom's house.
That was the chat. That was for you. Oh, you can't see the thing.
Oh yeah.
I made a little ticker across my thing that says "Happy New Year, everyone except for Ohio Wolverine."
Oh.
But that was for you. But so we have a couple of usual suspects. Ohio Wolverine's back, folks. And I have others. Yeah, Johnny Solar's going to join us in a little bit. He's still on air, doing the show with Eric and all them guys on the podcast. So he's going to come over after.
Y'all having a good one?
We got Gear grinding with us tonight as usual, and Miss Shalisa Shell, who doesn't like it on the top, by the way. She likes it on the bottom.
She likes to be on the bottom.
But don't be piggish. You got to get your minds out of the gutter. She doesn't want to in the chat. She wants to be on the bottom, not the top. These people. Oh. You're going to take a shower and think about Gear, Stevie? All right, bro. I don't even know how to comment to that, Stevie. Oh, look, he's got the. Hang on, let me see. I gotta highlight it. I gotta highlight this. This is gonna be a thumbnail. Do that again.
I say that again. Hot water.
There you go, Stevie.
Oh God.
You guys are out of your minds.
I saved you.
All right, Steve. So buttons. How did you get that thing across for the message from Craig saying good evening, folks? How did we get that? Did I do that?
Yeah, you tap on it in the chat and it shows up. Tap on it again and it's
yeah, you can put anybody's comment up.
Yeah, but I don't remember doing that.
It was probably a mistake knowing you.
Probably finger hit.
Go into the chat, not the YouTube chat, but the side chat on StreamYard, and then click that comment and it will go away. Or you can click another one and bring another one up. Look at that. It's like you're
it's like I don't even know.
You're gonna be a fucking expert doing chats, and you've only been doing them for 10 years.
I know, right? Not too much, Craig. What's going on? Hope things are well. Hey, I know you didn't do that, Craig. I'm just being foolish. I did it. Brandon, you feel free to come on. If you want to come on, we'll I'll send you a link. Just nod your head yes or no. So, how much time we got with you there, Ohio?
About 20 minutes.
All right.
You want to touch on some touchy subjects while I'm here?
Yeah, but I want to say hi to people first.
Okay.
Gear's obviously in here with us, and so is Shalisa. Like I said before, G-Trap, how the hell are you? Great to see you. Craig Dweller, always a pleasure. Hope things are well. Do you guys have any ice out there yet? Because I have zero here. I'm on the Facebook Massachusetts ice fishing thing, and they're saying they're fishing on 3-4 inches ice. I am not fishing on 3. First of all, I'm not driving 2 hours, hour and a half to fish on 3 or 4 inches of ice. You know what I'm saying?
You're standing on the ice in my calendar.
It's terrible. All right, Philly, good to see you. Wildlife of the Woo, better known as Philly. What's going on? Dave, what's happening up north of 60? Great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Did I miss anybody? Stalker Steve, duh, I missed him. I shouted him out earlier, but Stevie, good to hear you. Good to see you. You do have a link, Stevie, in your Stalker Steve Facebook account. You can share that if you'd like. Feel free, as always. Anyways, let me tell you something. First of all, I was just asking Craig about the snow. Just asking Craig about the friggin' ice. I was outside having a smoke before we went live. It was frigid. So I have 28 degrees here right now. I wish it was 28 degrees, like, I don't know, for the next 9 days. Oh, 27 degrees. Oh, good. Yeah, I went out. I went an hour west yesterday and found 6 inches of ice. Didn't catch check anything. I got you. Cool. Yeah, because I'm not going all the way out to Brimfield to go ice fishing. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. I'm not just not doing it. And there's nothing north. My sister lives in Meredith. I go, look, what about the little coves? Anything? She goes, it's open water. I'm like, okay. So, I can't even go north, Craig. So I'm getting kind of pissy. Almost just about January 9th, right? Because it's 10:30 at night. So it's just about January 9th, and I'm not ice fishing yet. That's just dumb. All right, so enough of that. We can get into that later or another night. Wednesday was a hell of a day, huh?
Yeah.
I'm taking a beating on my I made a post the other night. And there's a lot of people. Cherubi, I sent you a link. Good to see you, my friend.
So, what was your post, and where do you stand, and why are you taking?
So I'll read you my post if you guys want to give me 1 second.
I refrained from posting a few things about it,
Yep.
just like, but then the next day is when I actually, like, when videos started, like, surfacing and stuff, I started.
Yep.
My thing is,
I'm sorry. I wrote protests are a good thing. I've always said that, right? You guys heard me on my chat, Stevie's chat, Gear's chat, any chat you've ever heard I've been on, and we talked about any type of politics. I've always said protests are a good thing. I said protests are a good thing. This, not so much. Being honest and not agreeing with it.
yeah,
You had to see this. You had to see this coming. All right, and I took a little beating. Here's my thing. But we did have to see it coming, right? I mean,
I knew it was coming for like 3 months because that's all they talked about on the internet and shit. All the videos and the groups and stuff, and the president kept posting about it on Twitter and shit. I'm a little conflicted, Mike. I think I would surprise a lot of people on my views of this.
Well, go ahead, shoot. You go first. No pun intended.
I'm actually going to break out the conspiracy thing because I've seen enough videos to know that there was some people that infiltrated and started causing some damage and getting out of hand. But there's also people that followed and people that got out of hand on their own without any influence from others. Right. So, the thing that got me was when you see these videos of barricades and everything, and then the cops just opening the gates and walking away or waving them in. Come on in, like what kind of setup is this? There's definitely some type of setup here. And then you get these, as the news would say, domestic terrorists and military coup, a takeover of our government, an insurrection, an attack on our democracy, all the key words that the media was going to spew. But yet when these people breached the building, breached the doors and came in, they stayed between the red velvet ropes and the brass pillars, and walked like they were on a tour. Like they were on a tour of the damn Capitol building. They walked in just nonchalantly like they were on a tour, and they stayed between the ropes. You don't think hundreds of people pushing their way through the rotunda and stuff, they would have knocked that stuff over? No, they stayed in line like good little tourists on the when you go to Washington D.C. And that kind of, I just thought that was odd. But and I've got I got people I know that are like, they're like, look, you can see, like, you see this guy pushing, you see him pushing, he's not wearing a red MAGA hat. So, well, he's probably Antifa. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Just because somebody doesn't have a red MAGA hat on, they're Antifa now. I mean, there's people stretching, and I'm sorry, it's going to be unpopular, and I don't give a fuck anymore. But President Trump is the biggest fucking baby stomping his feet toddler tantrum that I've ever seen from a grown ass man. And now they're attacking Lindsey Graham in the airport, yelling at him, calling him a traitor and shit because of what he said other night on the floor. He said he's been around the world with Joe Biden. He was hoping Joe Biden would lose. He was praying that he would lose. He was hoping and praying that he would lose. But apparently he won. And Trump's team or lawyers or whatever didn't prove anything in the courts. Didn't have the evidence. And the problem is what his lawyers presented in the courts is not the same thing that he was presenting to the public on Twitter and his speeches. So, you know what? A lot of people just got hook, line, and sinker from the president. They fell for his rhetoric. That's my opinion. Like it or not.
All right. I'm not one of those like and not opinions. I give everybody an opinion. You know that. You've known me for way too many years.
Right. Well, and calling our vice president a traitor too, that was kind of out of line, man.
Haven't got there yet, but we're gonna get there. I promise. You guys out in the comment section, if you have a question, comment, whatever, shout it out loud, and we will read it. You guys, if I miss somebody, just let me know. All right. Big Lock Daddy, Brent, I'm gonna ask you this one last time. Do you want a link or not? They set it up several
with what I said, take it up with Mike.
Took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. That's funny because you said that first, and then Ohio said that's pretty good. I'm gonna go last. Shalisa, what do you think? What's your opinion on what happened?
I'm glad to hear people have boundaries with Trump. I'm just really annoyed. I haven't liked Trump since the 2016 debate with Hillary Clinton when he undermined he disrespected the system. It's not a joke. It's not a comedy. And it just really pisses me off that it took this damn long for anyone to put their foot down. Maybe I've been in therapy too long, but I have a father that's a narcissist. I know what they're capable of and what they're not. He's not capable of leading. That's how I felt, and I've kept my mouth shut all the years. Yeah, I have my anti-Trump shirts. Ohio caught me one day.
You could have worn them on my chat. Listen to me. You know better.
I like to stay neutral when it comes.
Yeah, but you see, but listen. Never see. Here's the thing. I can separate, right?
That's why I stay on this chat, because one
You
day,
can you can be far left, you can be left, far left, middle, right, or you can be middle, right, or far right. And guess what? I'm gonna like you either way.
well, one of the
So
reasons I stick around and I appreciate about you is one day when Ohio mentioned, why would we want a Democrat on here anyways? And you says, I want all sides.
yes,
And I
yes,
appreciate that.
and I don't have
And I still can't figure out why he let you on here.
because that's just the way life is.
I'm just playing. I'm just
You
playing.
know? Oh yeah, he plays a lot, just like last week on Gear's chat. I never thought Mikey'd ever shut the fuck up. Gear, what say you, sir?
Does feel good to let that out, I guess.
He went. Gear went to go whip some ass and shut them kids up.
If Big Lock Daddy doesn't answer me, I'm gonna crack him right in the fucking
Well,
skull.
obviously he doesn't want a link, Mike. So
Well, why don't you just say yes or no? I mean, you're a grown ass man. Say yes or no. All right, here's my 2 cents that isn't worth anything. Like I said in my post on Facebook, I said it when it's Antifa. I said it for BLM, and I'm going to say it for the Trump people. Mikey, send it to my. Anybody? Can you do me a favor? Who's got? Shalisa, you're a computer genius. Can you send Gerald B that link to that mail to that address?
What address?
Gerald B just put his email address in the thing.
To the live chat, see if I did something wrong. There it is.
All right. So, I have no. I said in my post, and I've always believed it. Growing up, we have the right to protest
peacefully.
Yeah, you because when it gets out of peacefully, it's no longer protesting; it's rioting. So, this protesting and rioting are 2 separate things. So,
Unless it's mostly peaceful.
well, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is
like
that
the ones that happened all summer, those were mostly peaceful.
right.
Like I'm mostly skinny, right?
Here's my problem. All right. Number one. My problem is that people, well, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but here's the way I look at it. I don't differentiate between anybody out in Ohio, California, Lowell, Mass. Pick a state, pick a city, pick a state that somebody lost their business because of rioters. Okay, so we're gonna call it, Joe and Bob's fucking pizza shack. Okay, during the riot, glass got broke, front door got kicked in, his shit got looted, and then it caught on fire. Okay, to me, now I'm not saying other people have to be this way, but to me, I don't separate between Joe and Bob's fucking pizza shop and the Capitol building. I just don't. Okay.
See, I do though, and I'll let you know why.
Well, that's okay. Give me a minute. I don't. Okay. I was pissed off because I was watching all those politicians stand up. This is horrific. This is tyranny. Tyranny, and this, but this is a coup, and this is no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a protest gone bad. Here's what I want to know: a couple of things. Where the fuck were all these politicians when those other riots were taking effect? Oh, that's right. You know why?
They were supporting bailing the people out of jail.
Hear me out. No, you know what? Why? You know why they didn't come out and say anything? Because there wasn't any dog shit piles. It wasn't in their backyard.
Right.
Now the biggest dog shit pile was in their backyard, and they fucking stepped in it. Okay. I don't differentiate. There is no. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. There isn't a politician alive. Okay, alive. Not one. Not one. That's mayor. That's alderman. That's anything you want to fucking. Any politician you want to think of. Okay. There isn't one that's more important to me than some hardworking guy that's had a family business for 30 years that just
Right.
lost it because somebody's feelers are hurt.
Yeah, I
Okay,
feel
so
the same, Mikey.
the only thing I hold sacred, if people are going to ask, Mikey, you don't hold anything sacred. Hey, Vanessa, how are you, hon? If people are going to say, Mikey, you don't hold anything sacred, yes, I do. Here's what I hold sacred in this order: houses of worship, those men and women in the worshiping, like the Pope and the, all those, okay? A cemetery. Okay? I don't, to me, the Capitol building and somebody that's had their business for 30 years is the same thing. And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel bad for the guy who lost the family business that's been in business for 30 something years, more than I feel bad for a couple of broken windows. All right, maybe a broken door or something that the taxpayer is going to fucking pay for anyways. Okay.
Right. Yeah, we're paying for that to be replaced.
But the taxpayers didn't pay for those other people's stuff. Yeah, the state tax did. There was no federal grants given to those people for those riots. So the state paid it. Maybe, who knows? You know what I mean?
So we got about 4 minutes. I wanted to kind of rebuttal real quick on what you said. When I said I have a different opinion on that. I realize what you're saying. I really don't have a different opinion as far as when it comes to the difference from, when you said there's no difference from the Capitol building to the mom and pop shops and the cities getting destroyed, blah, blah, blah. And I said I disagreed. I had a different idea about that. When it comes to destruction, yes, it's the same. There's no difference. You shouldn't be, a riot's a riot no matter what. But I will give these people a little bit more credit during their protest because they actually took it up with the people that they had a problem with. They went right to the government and said, "Hear us out."
Oh, yeah.
This is. They went to
Yeah,
the
I
government.
agree with that.
They didn't line the streets up at
Right.
night and break windows and steal TVs and
Right.
and
No,
a bunch
I
of shoes
I
and
agree with you
sporting goods
100%
and stuff. Right.
They went right to the horse's mouth and slapped it right in its mouth.
Right. They went right to the source and the problem that they have their grievances with. They didn't take it out on mom and pop and CVS and Target and Walgreens,
Right. They took it out on the U.S. government.
Yeah. So I do give them credit for that. They have every right to go do what they did at the beginning, but then there's something went wrong. But, God, I mean, but was it domestic terrorist? Was it a military coup? Was it an insurrection?
Oh, I was going to get to that.
No,
I was going to get to that, but now you're leaving. You got to come back. Go to work. Come back on.
I can try.
All right, because dude, I am so fucking pumped up tonight about this.
So we'll see. It's Friday night, so you never know what goes around here.
All
right. I'll see what I can do.
All right.
I'll at least have you up and be in the side chat.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Jezzo, I'm sorry your internet isn't working so hot tonight, bro. I saw your note in the private chat. That sucks.
And he's spinning around a bit too. That thing that goes on in the circle when it takes him a while to get in.
So folks, I know it sells newspapers. I know it. Mikey, how old are you? People don't read newspapers anymore. They used to get on their phones and they get on their computer. Right. I know it sells newspapers. I know it gets clicks. I know it's good for business and all that. But what Ohio was saying just before he left was another thing I'd like to touch on. Maybe you guys can tell me I'm wrong. And if I am, I have no problem with somebody telling me I'm wrong. All those words he used, the coup, insurrection, the takeover of the U.S. government. I want you two on my panel here and I want everybody that's listening in the chat room, do you truly feel that they were going to overthrow the U.S. government? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I don't think they were trying to overthrow the U.S. government. Okay, and I can't believe people that are smarter than me don't see the reason behind it. So, go ahead, hon.
That picture where they said, "Look, the security guards or the cops or whatever, just let them right in." I think whatever they did, sure, it was foolish, but I don't think they really realized.
Yeah,
it wasn't like, yeah, come on in and bust down some windows. It was foolish. It was reckless. It was stupid. But like you said, no, they weren't going in there. It was opportunist. It was an opportunity.
Right. And so that group was unarmed. Now that would have happened if they was armed and did it. Yeah, you're right.
Opportunists. Opportunists.
Okay. So G Trapper says, of course not. Thank you, G Trapper. I'm going to tell you why I think. I mean, not that it's the only reason, but it's the main reason. If you're going to overthrow a government, right? Don't you think, what do they call them? Capitol Police? Don't you think the Capitol Police on the front freaking stairs would have been dead if they're going to overthrow the government? Don't you think that every single solitary person that was on those steps and went in that Senate, in that Capitol building, don't you think that there'd have been a shit ton of bloodshed? Because if you're going to overthrow a government, you ain't doing it fucking peacefully. Who the hell does? And by the way, not for nothing. I think there was a government overthrown back in, I don't know, something like 1775, somewhere in there. 1776, somewhere in there. April of 1775 in Lexington, Mass. And Boston, Mass. Something like that. But who am I? But who am I, right? That was bloodshed. They overtook a government through bloodshed. And that's how you take over a government, is by bloodshed. Now, unfortunately, 4 people died.
That's kind of what they were planning over here in Michigan. But
you know, fire every single one. That wasn't a Trump, it was Antifa and BLM. Who knows? You're right, Craig. They weren't going to do a whole lot. And this is my thing. I don't get why. I guess my question is because I started with the media and all that. And I guess my answer is because I want clicks, right? Why do they have to use words like that? And this is why I can't stand the media. I don't watch the news unless the sports is on. Or a nice story's on, like they saved a moose on a frozen lake that he went through, or a dog, or a cat, or a freaking deer, or whatever. Okay? Or they saved a kid. What? Those are the stories I watch on the news. Other than that, I don't watch the news. I really don't.
Usually their excuse is we have to use the right exact words, so they can't say there was to avoid confusion. It seems like that's what's always the excuse. Those big words are legalities more than, but it could be like you said too. It's all money and shit. It's a capitalist world. Got to beat the other channel.
Richie the Italian plumber joins us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So doesn't HRM Weapons Machinist, and so doesn't Wing and a Tracy. And all 3 of them have already put a comment in. Richie says, out of all the people, there was only a handful of troublemakers. Just saying. He's right. Again, reason number 2 why you know they weren't trying to overthrow your government. HRM Weapons says, don't discuss party affiliation with me because it's too late. And Wing and the Tracy says, many have been identified as BLM. Either way you look at it, it was sad. I don't care if it's BLM. I don't care if it was the protesters, the Trump supporters, just Americans in general that, whatever, just went there whoever, Antifa, whoever you want to label, it's still not right. Okay. You got that right, Craig. Craig said they weren't overthrowing anything. It was just an act. And they weren't.
And they were all juiced up and feeding off each other's energy.
And so this is my problem with the media, right? To get back to why I don't watch it. They sensationalize it. They use those words. It's a fucking insurrection. It's a fucking. Why? You know, the woman that got shot and killed. She was an Air Force veteran.
Yeah.
And I read an article, and then I commented on the article. I have a news break app, and I commented on the article, and I said, you know, so she supports Donald Trump, so what? And because I had this whole thing, she believed in the conspiracy theories, and began with a Q something, QU, whatever, some big name of. Anyways, Buffalo River backcountry. How the hell are you? Great to see you. I've seen tennis security at a high school football game. Amen.
Yeah, how the hell were they not prepared for that?
By the way, can I ask a question? Can somebody tell me whether I'm right or wrong? Hello, Amanda. Our tax dollars pay for every building in Washington, D.C. And every
You're wrong.
Hang on. Okay, I'll give you a second to tell me why I'm wrong in a minute.
I don't know why, but you're wrong.
Oh, okay. We have a right to be heard. We have a right to enter those buildings. Correct. She was probably wanting water and medical attention like most other people after tear gas and pepper spray. Good point.
If
I don't know.
we, the people, wanted to overthrow the government, it would have been done. Well, if that was the purpose of being there, it would have been done, or a lot better attempt. But
exactly.
Would have been more orchestrated.
Yeah.
And what's the other word I'm looking for?
But if it ever happens, what it will be remembered is the Team Blue already drew the first fire.
Yeah. Yes. Amanda, I don't have any social media. Hang on one sec there, Rock. Yeah. Amanda, I don't have any social media for you, unfortunately. I don't know how to get you a link. All I can tell you is ask Stevie. He has a link in his Facebook thing. He can get it for you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Then trying to think of how to word it.
Well, we're all friends here, so whichever way you word it.
If someone's breaking into my house, if they're busting in the window to the door, right or wrong, they're getting led.
Absolutely.
I mean, this wasn't the Capitol Police's home, but it is their livelihood. Their job is to protect all them corrupt politicians there that the people haven't got rid of yet. Keep voting them back in. Not necessarily we the people, but the people.
Yeah, I don't think you said that wrong at all. HRM says hopefully they will educate the dragnet catch with Antifa propaganda films and release them. That would be something. A massacre would have started a civil war. Correct. Like the Boston Massacre. Right? Let me use a phrase that I can't stand. In these trying times, I just don't understand why those guards are trained at a whole different level. They're not trained to. No, I know. You're right. They shoot first, ask questions later. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm with Gear. You're a guard with a gun, and you got, I don't know, 30 people running out. What the fuck are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Do I feel totally bad for them that it happened? Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm quite sure that, they weren't too happy that they did it. But
I wonder what was beyond that glass that everyone was trying to get to. If there was something where that woman got shot, like in the back or in the chest or whatever, I almost wonder if that was a more important area or something. It's like they really did not want them to go in there. But there's so many different things going on.
Stevie says the crowd was screaming Antifa and trying to push them to the police. I did not big lock. Another planned event for media, i.e. Trump supporters are terrorists. Yes. There was a post on my hometown. We have they call it Drake It Uncensored. And somebody wrote, Trump supporters are terrorists. So because it's uncensored, I said, hey, asshole, you talking about me? I said, I'm not a terrorist. Well, that started a whole fucking problem. But anyway. Let me ask you this on the flip side of all this. Was it the same day or the next day? Same day. Next day? Same day. Same day. Do you think it helped or hurt the Georgia vote? Because now the Republicans don't have control of the House anymore. They lost it because that Georgia vote. So I'm going to ask the question: had just a regular protest occurred, would that vote have been different?
Oh man!
So in other words, because these people went into the Capitol building and did what they did, I believe it hurt on that vote because the votes weren't all done yet.
They probably cheated.
Stevie B says, Stevie B, how the fuck are you and where you been? Great to see you, my friend. Stevie B says, done deal before the election. Dinosaur Mitch ruined the Georgia vote. Good point. I was going to get there. Mitch McConnell's the biggest fucking idiot on the face of the planet. I'm sorry. He is. He's just an idiot. Yeah. I find it funny that a few unarmed people got in. Image if they had got in. Imagine if they had what? Yes.
Good point, Steve.
Mike, I hope you're not doing FedEx this weekend. I did FedEx tonight, buddy. I'm all done. I don't go on FedEx on Saturdays and Sundays. I have 4 new tires on the way for my excursion. So you want me you want me to drive 3.5 hours to help you put your tires on your excursion? Is that what you're telling me, my friend? Buffalo River backcountry. Can we just call you Buffalo? Protest was on the 6th. Georgia vote was on. Oh, the polls were closed? Okay. Because the way they made it sound, Buffalo, because I was watching all the politicians talk after everything happened, and then they were going to the voting because I guess the voting wasn't done yet, or I don't know, all the ballots. All right, I'll call you Jason. Oh, it's Jason. Jason, what are you doing, kid? All the ballots maybe weren't counted because they hadn't had the winner yet. He was projected, yes. No, I didn't want you to hurt yourself loading them. All right. Oh, you have tires coming to you. Well, fuck, if you told me that, they have to hit my dock before they go to you. I wish you said something. And why are you getting shit from FedEx and not telling me? You know I work there. I could get you a discount. Jesus Christ. Oh, they were counting the absentee. Okay. I knew they were counting something. Guards outside open the 2 levels of barriers telling folks to come in. Exactly. And this is what I don't. There's a video of that, HRM.
They wanted the people to come in because they knew there was infiltrators or whatever the fancy word is, BLM, paid actors, whatever. Quiet in there.
That's funny.
Like I said, they didn't know.
And some of the Trumpers, whatever you want to call them, Trump supporters, like the lady that they got some of them people in with them, and I'm sure helped rile them up, and there's a little bit of craziness.
Yes.
All them emotions. I'm sure she was probably wanting to get in there to the floor and give quite a few of them what she thought. Some words. Ain't saying that it's all right, but
Well, this is why I live in a town where granted it's 35,000 people, but we don't have a mayor. All right, we have a town manager. We have a board of selectmen. So I still get to go to town meeting and vote and open my app. I like that. Okay, I like being able to be heard. I don't want to go live in the city of Boston. Have some. Oh, that's another whole thing. It's got Boston mayor's leaving to go become the labor secretary. Yay.
I was bidding on a podium on eBay the other day, but they just went and took the auction down.
HRM said, prepare to be raided. Failure to notice often happens when there are no systems or controls. So my point is that I like the fact that you get to go and I can tell the people that are in charge of my town just how bad they suck. Okay, if I don't have that opportunity to do this if I lived somewhere where there was a mayor. You get on, you vote, boom, the daycare. You don't have a say in nothing. I like town hall voting. It's just me. That's some people do, some people don't. I'm the type of guy that does. Why'd I say that? Because that's what I think they wanted to do. I think originally they just wanted to get their point across. Okay.
There was a lot of attention whores. Like that Captain Caveman looking ass with the horns and the fur. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Right. Brandon, you're 100% right. That was my second thing. Brandon says, my question is, what was the end plan? It's not like they were going to go to let anyone in the chamber to speak. Nothing good was coming from breaching the door. Unless they just like the jail. Now, there's another thing. I'm not a lawyer, and I don't pretend to be one. I don't play one on TV. But unless memory fails me, which I don't think it does, on this anyway.
Not too often.
Oh, you're funny. All those charges are going to be felonies. For the ones that got caught. And they're not done yet. And here's another thing. The point was to create chaos, anger, and confusion. Mission accomplished. Thank you, Sandy. And how have you been, beautiful? Great to see you. Buddy Light, holy shit. Great to see you, my friend. He's going to go, Buddy Light's going to go storm his fridge. Hey, buddy, while you're in the fridge, give me a Pepsi. I think it's all felonies. It's all federal. It's all going to be in federal court. None of it's going to state court. It's all going to be federal courts because it's on federal property. The coolest patriot at the event was the kid standing on the marble column, flying a "Don't Tread on Me" flag most of the day. You want to have Coke? All right, I'll drink a Coke. I didn't see that photo, HRM, but I'm going to try to look it up. I'm going to do my best to look that up and see if I can find that photo. He's Mr. Boyd, what's up? Several have already been fired from their jobs already. Now they're accomplishing nothing. Now you got to figure out how to feed your family. Exactly. You're making my point. Reason number friggin' 490,000 why they weren't trying to overthrow the goddamn government. Okay? I don't know.
Time for them to file for unemployment and sign up for food stamps and start selling.
Don't worry, Biden's president, so all the free shit's coming soon. So,
that universal basic income.
See now. Now, our friend Buffalo, I'm not going to call him his real name. Don't matter who, what, or why now. The reality is they will use this to strip away a little more of our freedom and rights. Bingo. HRM says, I'm a certified media fraud examiner. It's democratic socialism will prevail as God's over. It's like, oh, what's next? What are we going to endure next? Well, funny you should ask that question. Okay, everybody out in the comment section, and you two that are with me. Yeah, I know. And it's disgusting that he was called all that, Lindsey Graham. Yep. Boyd says Lindsey Graham was confronted in D.C. airport by a bunch of people calling him a traitor.
Yep.
Here's the fallout. The fallout's not over yet. If you haven't heard, you haven't seen it on social media or anything like that, Parler is not going to be any longer uncensored. It's going to go to censorship. I just saw the news break before I came on, before we hit the live button. So those of you that are on Parler, all right. Now, let me ask you guys a silly question. My two panel people on the panel here, and you guys out in the comment section. If hypocrisy had a kingdom, Piers Morgan would be the king, and Nancy Pelosi would be his queen. Oh my God, I can't stand either one of them. We're going to trace you next. Here it is. You need the Insurrection Act to have military tribunals. Trump is just getting warmed up. Let me ask you a question. On January, what's it, 28th? 20 what? 8th? Yeah. Yep. Right? No, 20th. 20th. On January 20th, Biden does his thing, blah, 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 and Trump gets in the helicopter with the wife, and off they fly. Okay? Obviously, he can't go on social media. Obviously. How many people really think he's going away?
Not me.
He is not going away anytime soon.
At least be on a talk radio show or something.
He'll have a podcast. He'll have something. He's not going away anytime soon.
He has too many followers.
All right. I agree with before. If you guys didn't hear what Ohio Wolverine said before he had to go to work, he said he's upset and he's. I hope he doesn't go away either. I'm just saying. I don't think he's gonna, Stevie. I don't. He's not gonna go away. Winging it. I don't know, winging it. I disagree. I think he's gonna be.
Come on, man.
For about a week or two, and then they're gonna discover that he can't remember his own fucking name, and then Kamala's gonna be president. Steve, I wish you guys would just come on here if you can. I'd love to have you. I give Biden 6 months before Harris takes over. See? Brandon agrees with me.
I got my own theory, but I probably shouldn't spread a theory.
Why? You can have a theories and opinion. Go right ahead.
I think he's like terminally ill or something, and he's keeping it a secret. Just trying to make the first female president or something.
Who, Biden? Yeah.
Yeah. I think he knows he's going away or something. I don't know.
Part of me got, listen, you guys know I'm a Trump guy, okay? But guess what? I'm a family guy too, right? I love my brothers and sisters, mom and dad and all that too, okay? But guess what? They piss me off sometimes too. So guess what? Trump's pissed me off a few times too. So that's part of what Ohio was saying. I agree with. There's been things through his presidency I didn't like. Pissed me right off. Biden will have an orange jumpsuit. Sandy said, no matter, they can leave him in the role of president, but he'll be running things. She'll be running things regardless. Yep. Likewise, the causes and attributes of the crisis changed throughout the decades, including the forms of slavery, war, internal and external land reform, the invention of excruciating new punishments. Buddy Light says, just because someone hints for you to something that common sense tells you is wrong, would you do it? Welcome to the American Sanitarium, where logic defies reality and the common sense is programmed by a machine. Oh, he's gonna. He's not going away silently. He's gonna. I'm telling you. Oh, Brandon, I'm not saying that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gil. Go ahead, Gil.
We got to trust the plan. It's going to be huge. Huge, I tell you.
Brandon said Trump has pissed me off a lot. I got a list too, but he's still better than Biden Harris by a landslide. Oh no, that without a doubt. And then Stevie said Trump is the nearest thing to an independent we have had. Bingo. Q. Ooh, searching. Stevie's searching here with us. Part of my language, Mikey. I didn't mean to curse, but this whole thing is pissing me off. Boy, listen to me. Barring you calling somebody a real rotten name, you can swear all you want here. Okay? As long as you're not swearing at a specific person. Like really in an angry way. You know what I'm saying? I've told people to fuck off in here. But it's not like, up on their grill. Fuck off! You know what I'm saying? Type deal. Susie Scott, great to see you. How you been? I hope your holidays went well.
Susie.
I just dropped off by to say hi. I'm leaving to go north to visit my brother. Isn't that nice? For a week. Even better.
So cool.
Hopefully everyone's staying healthy. I am, and I'm glad you are too. And enjoy your time with your brother.
That's awesome, Susie.
They're already trying to impeach. They're not going to be able to impeach him. They only got 2 weeks. It's going to take a hell of a lot longer than 2 weeks to impeach him. Excuse me, 12 days, not 2 weeks, right? So.
Would be nice to have some more people up here. Come on up. Oh.
Senate does not meet again until November 19th. So I got a question. G-Trapper ruined my question. He ruined it. Oh, not G-Trapper. I'm sorry. Big Lock Daddy. I'm sorry. Because I thought he would G-Trap. I thought he would. All right. So I have a question. They found 2 pipe bombs. Right? Again, I love playing detective. It's fun. I enjoy it. Has anybody ever been to D.C.? Okay. You know when you walk into a bank or drive through the drive-through of a bank and there's cameras up your ass? Multiply that by about, 500. You can't turn your head left, right, straight, up without seeing a fucking camera. And I don't mean the cell phone camera. They got cameras on every goddamn building top in fucking D.C. All right? I'd like to know one thing. Having said that, I'd like to know one thing. How in the name of bleeping God. Boy, if you can be a good boy, I'll put you on. How are you're just going to give me some way of getting to you? How in the name of bleeping God, okay, do they not know who put the bombs there?
I always want to
You
know what's going on that you don't hear about.
you can't go. You can't stop at a stoplight without having your picture taken. Here in my little shit town, there's fucking cameras everywhere in DC.
The cameras only see what they want you to see.
Exactly my point. Therefore, we can't show you that footage. Well, why not? Well, we can't show you that footage. It's an ongoing. It's an ongoing. Can you send Boyd a link?
Hmm.
It's an ongoing investigation. We can't do all that.
Where do I send the link to?
As soon as he tells me.
Oh, okay.
Impeachment. Vanessa says impeachment proceedings dies. Nothing to president's authority. Only after conviction does it matter. Oh. He's not going to get impeached in 14 days.
He better hurry up and pardon himself.
If he gets impeached, he can't run again in 4 years, says G Trapper. Is this panel Google Plus? No, it's StreamYard. Trump and Candace Owens. How about Candace Owens and what is his name? Stevie, you mentioned his name before.
Josh Hawley?
I'm trying to think. Stevie got me hooked on fucking Candace Owens. Hooked. Has anybody ever heard Candace Owens speak? Guys, YouTube Candace Owens. Go on YouTube in the search bar. Put Candace Owens in the fucking search link. You, young lady, will trade. You will change your thought process on the R apostrophe, in the D apostrophe. You know what I mean? Parentheses. No, not Nugent. I'm not throwing that link in the chat. All right, can you? All right, I'll
Trey.
Gunpowder Beauty. I sent you a link too, sweetheart. It's in the. I don't know if you're working or what you're doing, but
Even better. You having a good one.
There's another thing. I want to know why one day I'll see Brandon. One day I'll see your Facebook stuff, and then I don't see it for like a month. And yes, folks, I have my thing on. What do you call it all the time? Newest and all that. Okay.
Come on.
All right, Brandon, I sent it.
Yeah, I couldn't find Big Glock Daddy.
Huh? No, I had him on Facebook. I just didn't. I mean, like on Facebook, I don't see his. I don't see his posts. I see a few here and there, but not. You know what I mean? It's like that with a lot of people, and I hate it. All right, Stevie. Thanks for coming, kid. Much appreciated. And by the way, before you, and hopefully Amanda's still there. What I wanted to say before Gear kicked me off that chat last week was it was good to be on the chat with you again, and I really enjoyed it, and I had some fun before Gear kicked me out. But talk to you soon, kid. Enjoy. Are we naked on the calendar, or is that just
No,
good? Good to know.
no nudies. Everyone's outside. You're on the ice.
Did we send? Oh yeah, because he wants. I can't. Boyd, I can't. Is he still there? I can't put the link. The last time I put the link in the thing, I got fucked.
Yeah. Be careful about that.
There you are.
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coming in perfect.
This is working a lot better than the Samsung.
Yeah.
Upgraded to the new iPhone.
Don't be knocking my Samsung. Don't be knocking my Samsung.
Every time I tried to get in the chat with it, I always had issues in Gear's chat or any other chats. So when the new iPhone come out, I got it, and then I got some AirPods. I think they're working better than my headset was.
Probably. Shalisa, Boyd put his email address in there. Can you shoot him one?
Okay.
Because you're like the
I'm getting a little better at it.
you're the computer literate person, not me. I know how to hit power and all that bullshit. That's about it.
3 years old still, though.
You know how long it took me to copy and paste? You'd understand.
I don't use the way everybody else copies and pastes.
You know. Buddy Light says last year I got lost in DC twice, towing a 42-foot fifth wheel camper. I ran all over there while the GPS told me I was not allowed on those roads. Okay, so Buddy Light, while you were towing that 42-foot fifth wheeler, did you notice any cameras everywhere and anywhere? When Tracy says she's good.
Notice any snipers on the roof?
Any snipers on the roof? I was down there in March of 2000. What year did I get married? Shit. I don't know. 16 years ago. Yeah. It'll be 16 years in March. So that's what, 2005. So last time I was in DC was 2005. Well, there's cameras everywhere. You didn't pay attention. All right. Just thought I'd ask. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot or anything there, buddy. I was just trying to, you know. So I guess I just get upset. I get upset at the fact that we get lied to. Oh, we don't know who put the pipe bombs there. You're a liar. I don't like the words they used. The coup in insurrection, and they're trying to overthrow our government. No, they weren't. And all they do is instill fear into people that aren't educated or what's the other word I'm looking for? Gullible enough to believe what you fucking spew out of your mouth. Is that a better way of saying it?
There's a lot of vulnerable people out there that have disabilities, or not everyone's.
But even old people, or even the younger people, I got 22-year-old nieces and nephews, and 28-year-old, 30-year-old nieces and nephews that. Oh my God! You hear what they said on the news? They tried to overthrow the government. You still like your president now? What? Okay, why is it? Was it my president's fault? They did all that?
Those
So-
people drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but they're young though, so I don't listen. I don't get all upset with somebody in their mid-20s, early 20s, late 20s that haven't, picked the party that they want, so to speak, yet. But damn, absolutely, Justin, they do want the division. This division, anyways, right? So if you have Democrats on the right, Republicans on the left, and now the independents are there, right? Isn't that a division? You're never going to get rid of a division unless you become, in the middle, independent or a moderate.
You could tell by the results of the election just how divided we are, right down the middle, almost.
Yep.
What's up, Mikey?
What's going on? You going to yell at anybody?
No, I'll be nice. I'll be
Oh,
nice.
that's fine. No, but you know how it goes. I don't have a problem with Fuck, you've heard me call Ohio an asshole. How many times since you've been on the chat? Come on.
Probably a few times.
Exactly. But see, if I threw the link, you're in the basement. No, you're not. You are in the basement. Oh my God. Ohio is in the basement. Hey, Ohio, I'm the sixth person that doesn't beep in my ear. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've heard that excuse before.
Um,
How many times are you going to call me an asshole just in one night? Jeez.
exactly. But-
He's so used to his ears ringing.
But I just don't.
Imagine how many times a day I get called an asshole and I look at him, I just flip the bird.
I call you
By
an
the
asshole several
boss.
times just by reading your Facebook posts.
But I
By
just
the
don't,
boss.
I just don't understand why. So do you guys, other than the clicks and other than all that stuff, why they have to use the terminology they use? Why do you have to lie and instill fear into people or sheep? I really don't like making fun of people, whether they're, I'm never going to call somebody a libtard. They're Democrats. That's what I call them. Okay. But
I can't help it.
I know, but it's just me. I'm not saying I'm not. Listen, I'm not any better than you because you call somebody libtard and I don't. I'm just saying I can't. I just choose not to.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think there's a difference between someone you would call a libtard and a Democrat. Not all Democrats are like a libtard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, a libtard is someone who is extremely on the left, like radical,
Yeah.
That's my definition.
Oh, like
Just like you have
SJWs and
extreme
Antifa.
right-wing radicals,
Yeah. And like I was saying before, you guys got you were out in the comments section. But Ohio, I was talking about the two bombs they found. Okay.
What's that?
I was talking about the two bombs they found.
Oh, yeah, they
two
found one
pipe
at the DNC and one at the RNC,
Yeah.
so that doesn't make sense now, does it?
Right. Well, hear me out. I asked everybody else. I'm going to ask you. Have you been to DC since 9/11?
Since 9/11, no.
No. Well, dude, there are cameras everywhere in DC. You can't go anywhere without having a camera. So I want to know why they lying to us and telling us they don't know who did it. Of course they know who did it. They got them on camera.
Maybe
Good night,
they
Susie.
haven't done the investigation yet.
Night, Susie. Have a safe trip.
Boy, I didn't kick you out. Ohio did.
What's that?
He got knocked out, so I didn't. I told him I didn't do it. That you did it. Susie, enjoy your trip. Ohio's in the dark. Yeah, I know, Armament. Ohio's in the dark. Ohio's always in the dark.
What am I in the dark about?
I don't know. Ask A&A.
Armament Nexus says Ohio Wolverine is a dork.
He's a dork. Yeah.
Something about, and he bats for the other team. I don't know what that means.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what that means, but
Hey, Armament and Axis, just to let you know, I bought a CMMG 22 conversion for my AR, so I can shoot my AR all day long on the cheap.
Well, you better hurry up with the ARs because we lost the seats, so they're gonna take them all.
They ain't taking shit from me.
You watch.
Everybody I know who owns anything lost it all in a boating accident. Shit happens.
Conservative living, a democratic lifestyle. I need some steak and shrimps.
Some scrimps.
That was the other thing I wanted to get into. Conservative, thank you for bringing that up. He says any stimulus. I wish people were still here. Here's where I'm going to pick on Donald Trump. He tweeted, Facebook, he did all this stuff. And I'm not saying he was wrong, but I'm just going to say something. He did all this stuff to Bernie Sanders, call him a socialist, this, that, and the other. The mere fact that you wanted to up the stimulus package to $2,000, that's a form of socialism, ladies and gentlemen. Does that mean that Sir Donald Trump is a socialist?
Nope.
It might fall also in America first. Let's give Americans $2,000 and quit sending money overseas.
Yep.
Said that shit right.
But I like to have fun with people. I like to have fun with
Pakistan
people.
can pay for their own gender studies research, don't you?
Winging it says another mushroom. Whatever you do, winging it. Whatever you do, watch out for the brownies. Oh my God, they're killers.
And I don't think we need to send money to do research and watch shrimp walk on a treadmill.
No, I don't understand. There's another thing that's irritating the absolute snot right out of me, and tell me, somebody stop me to tell me if I'm wrong. I really don't have a problem with sending money to a country that might need it, or people are dying of some whatever. And I'd rather you take care of what's here first, because you got people here dying too. But if you're gonna send it, you're gonna send it, and that's fine. You're sending money overseas to help somebody with gender education?
No, that's just what we're being told, Mikey. We're being told it's for gender studies in Pakistan, but what it's really for is to allow us to land and take off our planes from their airports when we attack other countries.
Yeah. I can't.
It's all BS, man. All of it. All that money that was shipped overseas for what? It's not helping America. It's not doing anything for the Americans. There's no sense in it. That's just my opinion. But
I'm with you.
I mean, for the supposed $2,000 that everybody's supposed to get, I have seen this much. Nothing. Zero.
Oh, you haven't got yours telling us yet. I got mine.
Yeah.
The
I haven't
$600.
gotten mine. You know why? Because I haven't filed taxes since 2012.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
That would be the main reason. So
Probably.
Well, that's the only reason.
Swamp Donkey says, "Welcome to Canada." Listen to me. Listen to me. As bad as I think things are right now, and I've said it 9 million times, there's only one other national anthem that I would ever sing. I didn't say I join that, but I sing, and that's the Canadian national anthem. However, as bad as shit is here, I still ain't leaving.
Yeah,
I still ain't leaving. You know,
I don't know if Texas secedes from the union. Guess where I'm moving?
Oklahoma.
Texas, buddy.
Texas.
Oklahoma
Texas.
or Texas will never succeed from the union because they use
It's
more
on the
federal
table.
dollars than anybody else.
It's
Right,
on the table.
but then they'll lose all their federal monies and they'll get nothing.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You know what I mean? Quebec's been trying to do that in Canada for 110 years. They still haven't got anywhere. Isn't that right, Swamp Donkey? Buddy Light says the U.S. can planes and missiles anywhere in the world. Why do we need bases in other countries? I don't know. Winging it Tracy put it all out there. 130 million for Nepal, 453 million for the Ukraine, and 700 million to our great allies in Suda. Democrats had to have it or would not have passed. So
You need to move, kitty. Oh, drop down. Good girl. Had a cat in my lap.
right on HRM. Now you're cooking with oil, bro.
En route to Metro Cleveland.
2346. How much for the gender studies in Pakistan? I forget.
1053.
But I think it's
I think it was
wrong.
like millions.
I think it's wrong.
Oh, it is way wrong.
But to get back to the, watch your ARs are going to come from, I don't think they're going to come from. I really don't. Because it can't, right?
Mm-mm.
So, but I think here's what they're going to do. I hope they don't. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not, But I think they're going to do the same thing that the absolute douchebag bitch in the state of Massachusetts, pardon my French there, my lovely up top. Oh, you need somebody to bow out so you can get back on the bottom again. Our attorney, our AG, I hope Richie's still here or listening. She put this bill in the state of Massachusetts, kind of like when nobody was looking, nobody was paying attention. Okay. And
See that?
right on.
Hell yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that's a battle flag, but I don't want to get into history right now.
Oh, I know.
But all right, Richie, when did our disgusting bitch of an AG put that bill in and took away the ARs? Not took them away, but made it illegal to purchase an AR in the state of Massachusetts.
Oh,
so I think that's what Biden's going to do. I really do. I don't think he's going to tell you that you're going to give him back. But what I really think he's going to do, I really think he's going to make him illegal. From that day forward, you know what I'm saying? You can't buy him. You can't. You know what I mean? I really do think he's going to do that. I hope I'm wrong. Don't misunderstand me. July 23rd, 2016, she pushed it right through.
Oh, kind of like they pushed the, what do you call it? What the hell was that? That damn Homeland Security bill or whatever. The Patriot Act.
Patriot Act.
They pushed that through. It was Christmas break when they pushed that through.
A lot of that comes off, though. It's been coming off, too.
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
Unfortunately, Trump re-signed it.
Does it remain that he re-signed?
Yep. He sure enough did. That's one thing about him that did piss me off.
The NDAA, yeah.
It.
Every president since then has re-signed it.
Yeah.
Winging It Tracy says $10 million for the gender programs in Pakistan.
Yeah. Like I said, millions. $10 million. That's a lot of damn money. A lot of money that could have gone to Americans. Yeah.
Name something.
Yeah.
I could care less what it is.
Right. It could have gone to freaking homeless midgets in freaking Bhutan or some shit.
I could care less.
But
Jesus Christ. Look, I'm not bashing any gender people at all.
Yeah. Right.
Let's get that out of the way. I'm not bashing anyone. Okay? I'm not. However, I don't feel if they want to give $10 million to gender programs in the United States, knock yourself out. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I had to
Make
go
it
in the
50
house to get my
Make it
cigarette.
50 million. Make it
Yeah.
50, 100 million. I wouldn't give a rat's fuck. But to ship it across seas? No, I'm sorry. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's like
Doesn't
all the
work like that.
pallets that Obama sent to Iran.
You know?
Now what's happening? All that money's been turned around, and they're trying to bomb us and bomb our bases and shit over there.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
not
what
saying that we need to be there. Not saying that we need to be there. We don't, in any way, shape, or form. We don't need to be in Iran. We don't need to be in Iraq. Fuck them. Let them fight for their own shit.
But have you heard that played back before? Have you heard that in history before? That we quote unquote accidentally sold somebody weapons and they used it against us?
Oh, gee, let me see. The Iran Contra affair?
There you go, right?
Yep.
Why is it always, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. Richie says, I wouldn't be surprised if Biden is executed after he gets into office in the House to be our first female president. Well, wait, you have to say it like they do. Now, that's how I'm going to say it. And I'll stand up and I'll congratulate and I'll take my hat off. First female president of the United States. That's good. Here's what I won't do. Here's what I will not do. I will not say she's the first Asian, Black, Puerto Rican, Latino, Italian, fucking, I'm not going down the list.
Yeah.
Okay? She's a female president. Period.
Yep.
Sorry. If I offend, I offend. Please don't take it personally. It's just how I am. You don't need the labels.
1909.
Kind of awkward saying woman of color.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, you're not going to say woman of color because that's what they keep saying.
Yeah.
Ain't she Jamaican? Half Jamaican or something?
Whatever. It doesn't.
She's half or something.
Which it doesn't. I don't even care. But just I don't want to hear it again. You know.
Yeah.
Just don't say mutt.
Yeah.
Right on,
Yeah.
buddy. I don't think they're gonna knock on your door and say, "Give me your guns." Then I really, truly don't think that'll ever happen. Okay. But like I said, I really, truly do believe that. And the thing that bothers me the most, and Richie will tell you, Richie's still here, he'll tell you. The thing that bothers me the most, I wrote to her, I wrote to the governor, all right? And all I did was ask a simple question. Can you please tell me how many people in the state of Massachusetts have been shot and or killed by an AR-15?
0.
And I got crickets.
Yep.
So I didn't hear it. I said, oh, maybe it didn't go through. Let me send it again.
Yeah.
I can tell you how they're going to take guns away.
1931.
You really think they're going to come to your door and take your guns away?
This is how they're going to do it. Representative Sheila Jackson she's got 4 bills already that they're pushing through. They're going to vote on them soon. One of them is the Safe Storage Act.
Oh, Jesus.
So what happens is somebody can report you. Somebody can report you saying that you don't have your guns put away safely. And then basically what it is, it's a federal national red flag law.
Right.
So then they will take them through a judge one at a time. Somebody that they'll be, and they've also put in, like Joe Biden. If you look on Joe Biden's website, he tells you what he's going to do with his gun control. He's going to charge you for tax, high rated tax on
It's the 6th.
every gun, every magazine,
26
and
clear.
ammo.
We can
We
see
won't
them
we won't be able to
walking around
afford
inside. They
ammo
won't
to have be taxed so much.
Right. That's why you have to make your own.
Well, I saw a video not too long ago. I think it was one of the main ammo producers here in the States. They're putting out ammunition. They are putting it out. 9mm, 22, 45, 40, 50, all that. Now, 308, 223, all that, I don't know. But all the high, the most bought, I guess, would be 9, 22, 40, and 45 and whatever.
Right.
But the main use, the ones, the high.
I'd throw 12 gauge in there too.
Yeah, 12 gauge.
Because
yeah.
you can't get to 12s anymore either. Everybody's taking
Yeah,
them.
right. But I mean, they're putting this stuff out there. I mean, their factory's running almost 24/7, and it's getting out there. But people are saying, "Oh, ammo shortage." Well, the ammo shortage is everyone's there as soon as that shit's put on the shelf.
Right.
And they buy numerous boxes. That's where the ammo shortage comes in. That's why the prices are so damn high.
Right.
Now, I got a buddy who's an FFL, and he's got all the websites and everything on his phone for all of his distributors where he gets everything, where he gets his firearms, he gets his ammo and everything.
Yeah.
And he can show you. He can go back and show you that they've got more ammo now. These distributors have more ammo in their warehouse now than they did before this shit happened.
Yeah.
But yet the prices are still up. So don't tell me they're not fucking gouging. He was like,
they are.
He was like, check this out. He showed me like a case. He's like, I bought a case of 223 for like $200 some, right? $300. Back in like March before all this really started. And he said they had like 900 cases available at that time. He's like, now you look at it and they've got 4,300 cases available, but yet it's $800 for a case now.
Damn.
So when they say they're not gouging prices and these shops say they're not gouging prices, they're
lying.
Yeah, they're lying.
It's bullshit. Yeah.
Because they, like you said, Federal came out, CCI came out, and Hornady
Federal,
came out.
yeah.
And said that they are making more ammo. They're running around the clock. They've got 3 shifts going, 24 hours a day that they're
Federal ammo.
Producing ammo.
Yeah, it was a video from Federal. That's who I saw it.
But also you have to also take into consideration all the new shooters.
Yeah.
All these new people that never owned guns, all bought guns because of this uncertainty in this country. They all went and bought guns, and they don't know that 9mm shouldn't cost fucking $29 a box. So they're paying for it. They're not like us who say, I'm not paying more than $14 for a box of 9mm. I won't pay more than $14 for a box of 9mm. I just won't. But these guys are paying $29, $30, $30. I've seen $56 online for a box of Tula.
31 radio.
Get the hell out of here. That shit's $8 a box.
Yeah, I know the prices of everything that's been going on is outrageous. I need to get in touch with an attorney here in South Carolina. So I know it might be too late, and I'll probably be paying like an astronomical amount, but I need my Second Amendment rights restored, and I need the charge dropped. It's not a felony, but they're calling it a felony, which is bullshit. that's just another way to take away my Second Amendment right. It was a Democrat who came up with that law here in South Carolina. So I need to get in touch with an attorney to have that stricken from my record. I'll probably be paying close to $1,000, if not more.
Yeah, about $700 probably to have something expunged.
Yeah.
Is it a law just in South Carolina? So like if you lived in a state, would you be okay to own a firearm?
I don't know. I think it's as long as it's on my record in one state, it's on my record wherever, because it goes through NCIC and it goes through. Excuse me. It goes through the state and all that bullshit.
Hey,
and
man, one drunken night and sodomy with a farm animal will cost you a fucking lifetime, won't it?
I told you that fucking sheep didn't know nothing. Didn't know nothing that hit it.
The thing is, I don't ever mess. I always don't mess with sheep. They'll tell on you. Goats, though. Goats keep their mouth quiet.
Sorry about that. Johnny, I see you.
Welcome back, Mike. Welcome back.
I had to get a refill.
Wait for 1 second. Ohio gets into the
What happened? What I miss?
animal.
You missed the farm animals.
Oh, nice. Nice.
We're talking about how when you guys mess around with them farm animals and get caught, they don't allow you to own firearms.
Well,
Same thing happened to you.
Johnny dropped off. Must have.
Pictures. I already got that horrible picture of you with your shirt off, Ohio.
I forgot that even existed.
That did not make it on my camera. Thank God.
You dirty dog.
Don't
you
lie,
dirty dog.
I know you got that saved. That's your screensaver on your computer, isn't it?
Pardon me. I gotta take a hit. I'll be right back.
Mike, Adam, Robert, George, Robert, Edward, Tom, last name, Frank, Adam, Robert, Mike, Edward, Robert, about 27 and 28 years old.
I haven't lots to talk to you. I'm done. It's just saying. Hi, I'm muting you.
Mute me. Yeah, go ahead.
Winging it says bad boat and accident. Exactly. Johnny Solop, you still here? I'm sorry. I went to use the toilet and get a refill, and
I'm paying attention to chat.
Now I don't see you. I texted you. I'm sure Google's head of penalties has called it OBA 30 by now. No shit, right? But you guys did hear me when I told you that Parler is going to Parler is now going to start censoring people. It is what it is.
Parler is part of Google. So everybody that's on Google trying to escape
right
and go to Parler and stuff like that. Excuse me. Damn, that was a hell of a hit.
Get that fancy horror,
what do you got, the COVID? You're not going to spread that out to us, are you?
Only if it's in here.
Oh. Yeah. You can't get the COVID over the interwebs waves.
Oh God. No, it's not the Rona.
Start smoking it. Just eat the fucking brownies, bro.
I haven't had brownies in years.
I went hunting in November, and I saw what brownies do to grown ass men. I almost fucking pissed myself laughing. I'm wearing my mask because am I going to get in trouble for here? Watch this. I'll even highlight myself. See if I get a strike. What's that say?
Fuck it.
FedEx.
Oh, FedEx.
Good night, Armament Naxos.
A&A. Good night, kid. Algorithms never sleep. No shit, right? That's a shame. It's a shame. The other thing that's a shame is
Later on.
the other thing that's a shame, seriously, is look. Well, before I get to that, let me say this. As bad as sometimes he might have been, right? He opened the eyes to a lot of things going on in this country. Okay.
Yep.
The other important thing that independents and Republicans should realize, okay, Nancy Pelosi got reelected by the wrinkle on her face.
What wrinkle? Her whole damn face is a wrinkle.
Right? She looks like a football. She got in by the skin of her ass. If you've seen that vote, so that told me a lot. Okay, that told me a lot. I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but it told me a lot. So, having said that, I think when some of these gun things come up and some of these other big things come up, just because they own it now doesn't necessarily mean that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you can't get 15, 16, 10 fucking Dems to come this way.
Yep.
You know, what's weird is there's a representative here in Massachusetts. She's my rep. She does Tingsboro and Drake it, and so what's her name too? Pocahontas. I'll never forget
Warren.
I'll never forget that he actually said that. But if you go on her page and you go on her thing, she's not for a registry on guns.
No, but she sure is for banning them.
But no, she thinks she thinks that the way Massachusetts gun laws are set up anyways, she has no problems with them. Now, there was a bill on the floor here in Massachusetts, and Richie, if you're still here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. They wanted to do the registration in, what was it? Where the hell did it go? Do I still have my bookmark for? Well, let me see if I can read it to you. I do not, you bitch. And she did not want it, which I think is kind of, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that, I don't know. I guess all I'm trying to say is that just because doesn't mean, you know.
Yeah.
She got elected because like ice cream cones. No shit. She is skeletal though, isn't she? She can't have armed guns. She doesn't like guns either. But I just don't. I don't know. I think there's going to be some changes coming.
Yeah.
But I just don't think. I don't know. I just got this feeling.
You know, everyone keeps posting on Facebook and stuff about Parler.
if they probably.
And
I
it's
just
not
told you.
working and all that. Mine works just fine.
But because people on the Facebook that are posting that, I just read it on Newsbreak before we got on here, Ohio. I don't know if you were here before, but they're, you know how Parler is uncensored in the very near future.
Right.
The article said in the very near future it's not going to be uncensored. So,
Well, I
You can't-
think a lot of the problems right now with Parler is everyone is getting off of all these other platforms. Everybody who is getting ready to get banned from Facebook, freaking YouTube, all this shit, they're going to Parler. And
Yeah,
I think
Parler
right
is
now, I
basically-
think
Parler's like
their
speech.
main frame is right now it's overloading.
yes.
So
Well, I know that if you try to search it, like if you have it uploaded on your phone already, you're good. But if you try to search it on Apple or Google Store, you won't find
Yeah.
it. But my wife, she has Apple, and when I told her that, she went to the Apple store and looked it up and downloaded it, no problem. She's like, "It's not gone; it's still there." So, is this more bullshit on
Richie,
social media? That I'm sorry, I hate to do this, but the fucking right wing conservatives post the most bullshit on social media, trying to get people fired up about shit than any other group of people. I'm sorry,
Right.
they do.
but give me 1 sec, real quick. Richie the Giant Plumber says Parler shut down. The other thing is, if you guys, I should have said this when there was like 23 people in there, but if you guys are subbed to Guns and Gadgets, he has a backup channel. Richie, you want to post that in here for me? He has a backup channel. A lot of people are having trouble getting on the backup channel.
I mean,
But for those
I'm
that
looking
are,
at Parler right now. It's not shut down.
Richie just said he has a Parler account, but it doesn't load.
refresh.
So, Rich the Italian Plumber.
I'm having that same problem on my Pornhub account.
I tried to get on Parler, wouldn't let me. So, I don't know. Maybe it's all our say that word for me, guys.
Here's Parler.
Algorithms.
Yeah,
I
algorithm.
believe you, my brother. I'm just saying that we're having a hard time getting on.
Is that your Parler?
That's Parler.
Yeah, that's Parler. His Guns and Gadgets is still up. Oh, I know it's still up, but remember, did you see his video today? He said he got the new one. That's why I just wanted to inform people, you know.
So I mean, let's see if I can post something. What should I fucking say?
Say Massachusetts people are the best. Signed,
They have
Mike Delucia.
assholes.
Signed, Mike Delucia.
Well, let's just see if I can post a picture or something.
I'm talking to Costanzo's now. It's Brooklyn, not Brooklyn Heights, correct?
Yeah.
Correct, it's Brooklyn.
All right, that's going to be their 20-year-old daughter, Nina. They're advised, I'm clear.
10-4.
A&A wants to know at Ohio Wolverine, your wife has Apple? ? Is that like COVID?
It's just like COVID.
Algorithms. Thank you, Almanacs, A&A. Algorithms. Thank you. HRM says our verification process helps to keep our bots and encourage civil discourse. Take the next step in pursuing these important values by becoming a verified YouTube citizen.
Oh, look at that.
What? What did it say?
Oh, let's try it again.
Yeah, you know what it said? It said you are now being censored, motherfucker.
What the hell was that?
Won't let me do anything now.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter? Not loading?
How do I get to my? I don't know how to operate this very well. Let's see how do I get to my profile.
It says your profile.
Yeah.
With a picture of your face.
Right.
And
Is that a digital scanner right here? Yes. Ohio's at work. You want the numbers to get on the on his scanner? He'll give them to you. I'm gonna get Ohio fired. That's all right. He can come to Massachusetts and make real money.
Yeah, you got to pay extra for everything.
No, you
Goddamn,
don't.
box of cereal is probably $12 at your Massachusetts.
No, it's not. It's like $4.
How much is your gas up there right now?
It's well at the private clubs. At the private clubs, like at BJ's Wholesale Club, it's like 202 or something, 203.
Oh, damn.
So it said successful. So I
Probably
uploaded a picture just now.
Probably 210, 211 at other stations. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, ours is getting there.
Diesel's $3. I've been paying $3 a gallon for diesel for the last 2 weeks.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, a year, was it the Obama administration? It was. The Obama administration, I believe.
You know, it's working.
I believe I was paying
really
almost $4 a gallon for diesel.
Holy crap, diesel. I mean, Gerald. Holy crap.
Yeah.
$2.19 for regular?
Yeah, regular gas. That's up in Maine.
Oh, Jesus.
Jerry B's up in Maine, if you didn't know that.
Damn. What part of Maine?
Northeastern, sort of.
Oh, he's way up there.
Oh, he's fucking up there. He's about, from my house, not from my work. From my house, he's probably a good 4-hour ride.
There, I just posted that on Parlor.
AR-15s are better than skateboards. Changed my mind. Central. Yeah, you're not Central. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're not Central. Jesus Christ, Central Maine. Get it. Now, I'm going to go on.
Central.
Now I have to get a map, right? And I have to laugh my ass off because they do call it Central Maine. But
don't say fucking Lewiston.
No, north of Lewiston. Let me see. Lewiston's exit 75.
Yeah.
You gotta go up another.
Up near Augusta.
Keep going.
Oh, Jesus Christ! More than that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Bangor.
Bangor. Yeah.
He's up on the other side of Bangor.
Oh, Jesus.
But that's not Central. I mean, they call it Central, but it's
but it's
to me,
about. It's just south of Midway.
If you look at a map I made, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway. Again, this is just all Mikey D's opinion. If you look at a map of Maine, okay, I would call Central Maine the area around, let's see, Rockwood, Greenville, Munson.
I think the farthest north I've been, the farthest north in Maine that I had been traveling when I was up there, I think I was up near the Maine State north about close to about 45 minutes north of the Maine State Prison off the coast.
Where's the Maine State Prison?
That's where the hell is that? Come on, Jerry, you know where it's at.
Jerry, where's the Maine State Prison?
Freaking starts doesn't start with an L. Holy shit.
Is it north of Lewiston?
Oh yeah. No. wrong side of the country.
Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
Come on, Gerald.
What are you looking for? Warren, Maine?
No, a town.
Yeah. Warren,
What is it?
Maine. It's right there on the coast. Warren,
What's it
Maine,
called?
the Maine State Prison.
Warren.
Yep.
Warren, Maine.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Yeah, I was probably about half hour north of there. Half hour, 45 minutes north of there, wherever the hell that is. And it was right along the coast.
Warren, Maine is, yeah, pretty much on the coast. That's west of Rockland,
Yeah.
and it is exactly.
I've been to Rockland too. Yeah.
It is exactly. Ba, 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 ba. Get directions.
Oh, that's downstate
Down
from where
east.
he is. Down east.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's south of him. That's
yeah.
See, now that's only 164 miles from me. That's just about 3 hours. 2 hours and 52 minutes.
Jesus.
But I call that down east.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right on the water. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any part of Maine. I like Maine. It's a nice state.
Oh, geez, you're a hop, skip, and a jump from Bangor.
Who him?
Yeah,
Gerald,
he says 20 minutes north.
Yeah, he's 20 minutes. He's 20
yeah.
minutes. Backup channel. Oh, you guys, the backup channel for Guns and Gadgets is
Second Amendment News.
Second Amendment News. So if you go to your search bar on YouTube and type in Second Amendment News, he's got the same logo on there and the whole 9 yards. But that's at his backup channel because he knows it's coming.
Yeah. What about Military Arms Channel? He's got to know it's coming too.
I never
Mac?
heard of that channel.
Military Arms Channel, MAC. Everybody calls him Mac.
Southern Prepper 1. I am taking a stand. Will you stand?
Will you stand with me? Yeah. He's right, not too far from me.
Where are you?
I'm in South Carolina.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know. Same here.
Where in SoCo are you?
I'm probably like 45 minutes south of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm about mid-state, south of the line. I'm down in York County.
Are you down there, Stump?
Probably.
Stump's down to 96.
Oh. I definitely know I need to hook up with some people down here. That's for damn sure. The hell are you, John Barron? Who the hell?
The Baron from the Red Baron, you mean? Or who the hell's John Barron?
No, it's Donald John Trump, and it's John Barron. Barron is his son's name. And he's like, hello, I'm
brand new to Twitter. What are you guys up to?
He's got a mustache.
That's fucking funny.
This website looks huge. Speaking of huge, we may be getting a huge $1,400 stimulus check.
Right on.
When's that?
I couldn't tell you yet. I haven't watched the video.
Hang on, I gotta go back. I hear somebody beeping.
What's killing me is all the people that are on Facebook complaining that they haven't got their $600 yet when everybody else has, and then they don't realize that they did their taxes through a tax service. So like H&R Block or TurboTax or whatever tax service they used, that's who has their money. Their money goes because when you sign up for H&R Block and you do those instant returns, what you're doing is you're taking a loan from H&R Block, and then when you're tax return comes back, H&R Block keeps it. So what's happening is these people did these instant loans on their income tax return. When they filed their income tax, they basically H&R Block said, "Oh, you got $3,000 back, so here's your $3,000 check." And
Damn
then
it.
when the government sends the check
What?
to the IRS, H&R Block keeps that. It's a loan. So what's going on is these $600 stimulus checks, because you filed through H&R Block, are
Right.
going to H&R Block.
Right.
So you have to take it up with H&R Block in order to get your stimulus checks.
TurboTax sent mine today.
Yeah, see?
Here's the thing. The other thing is that I was told if you send in your taxes late, you're getting your stimulus check late. My taxes, I get my taxes done as soon as they're in. My wife waits for her two W-2s, and I wait for my 2 W-2s, and then she takes it to her girlfriend. Her girlfriend does it.
We just do our own.
Gunpowder Beauty says, "Hi, Magic Mike. You're handsome. Are you single?" No, I'm taken.
I
Sorry.
call bullshit. She didn't call that. She didn't say
I'm
that.
telling you, it's written right there, Ohio.
I don't see that.
Yep.
Wake up, Mike. You're sleeping again. You're sleeping on your own.
Gunpowder Beauty says there is some dumb shit that will make me a felon overnight if they make our Mac 90 illegal. I'm hoping that the bullshit is shut down before it crosses the states.
Wow. Yeah.
What Mac
All
90?
those laws, man. That's the infringement that they keep talking about.
Yep.
So
Yep. Now, again, I've been on this channel. I've discussed this with Stevie and Ohio, a bunch of other people. I'll bring it up again. So, as you guys know, I have no problem with I can't have here in Massachusetts because of my whatever. I kind of want a gun. All right. No, I'm not a felon, but I don't. I understand in the Second Amendment, and it says, shall not be infringed. I get all that. But, like, there has to be some, you have to draw a line somewhere, right? Yeah. So if you're a gangbanger that
that's a line.
You know what I'm saying? So that or if you're in the mob, granted, the mafia's all pretty much dead. So, but
I'm pretty sure they're still around.
Or I'm sorry, but if you are a big time felon, no. After that, as long as you're not a felon, have at it.
Yep.
Have at it. Now, here's the other thing I know there's a bunch of guys and girls that get upset at me for saying this, and I apologize. Remember after the Vegas shooting, they got rid of the bump stocks. It didn't even if I had the access to be able to put a bump stock on one of my rifles. Mm-hmm. Okay, it doesn't bother me. You know why? Because I still own that particular rifle. They didn't take the rifle. They didn't make the rifle illegal. They just took the bump stock away. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
speak of the devil. Look who's
speaking of the devil, Stump Greenwood, SC. The SC stands for South Carolina.
South Carolina, yep. Hey, Stump. How far are you from Rock Hill?
We have a fellow Karolakian.
Yep.
South Karolaki.
South Kakalaki.
You having a good one, Stump?
Happy New Year, my brother. When are you coming back on the chat? Stumpa. He didn't answer my question. He's working late though. He's
about an hour and a half.
Oh, he's an hour and a half?
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. One of these days, I got to swing down there and see Stumper.
Yeah, because I live right. Well, I'm right outside Rock Hill, so
I have relatives in. I think they're in North Carolina. Oh, they just moved. They just moved from Mass down to there last year.
it's a good state.
I don't know where they're at. I don't know where they are, but
North Carolina is a good state with their open carry laws. South Carolina, not so damn much.
Yeah. Well, see, that's just the thing, right? So, I think all the states. See, I'm torn, right? Because you have to have state law, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm torn. So I want it to be federal law that says I can go to any, like, have our gun ownership be like our driver's licenses. I should be able to go in any goddamn state I want.
Yeah.
But because they have state law, that's not going to allow you to do that.
Yep. That's funny.
Love the 81 Clubhouse in Rock Hill.
81 Clubhouse. Oh, wait. Where's that? There's so many damn places in Rock Hill. I mean, they're not big places, but.
Rock Hill. Sorry, I said Rock Hill.
Rock Hill, same thing. Well, at least it ain't the Gas House, North Carolina. Shit, that's Gastonia for anybody who doesn't know.
Well, if it wasn't for Ohio and Chalisa Stump, I'd be on the panel with guess who? The Sudners.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yep, that's what they call Gastonia, the damn gas house. Anybody who's from there. Thank God I'm not from there.
Now, what do you down in South Carolina? What can you hold for? What is your magazine limit, or isn't there one?
Unlimited, as far as I know. I haven't heard of any magazine capacity bans down here.
See, I can only hold 10.
Yeah, it's because you live in a blue state.
But here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I live in a blue state, but a red town.
Doesn't matter.
Here's
the blue that took over.
I know. Here's the thing, right? Because of the problems I have, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say some new law changes and I'm allowed to get a license, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't allowed to get a license before, I'm not going to give a shit. I can only hold 10.
South Carolina is a free state.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense to anybody? So
no.
So because I don't have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they're going to give it to me, right? If they're going to limit me to 10 rounds, I'm going to say thank you for giving me my license. I'll take the 10-round clip.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand. So big deal.
It's all you get up there, and you have to
you can hold 10.
What you got? Yeah.
You hold 10, and then you just buy fucking 6 extra mags and put them on a belt. Whatever.
Yep.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Seriously.
Yep, that's all you need.
I'm not going to say I can because I haven't shot a semi in shit. Almost a year now. Hey, Oily. I haven't shot a semi in probably almost a year. Almost. Just under it. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, point is that I know I can't, but I know guys that can, and girls. Really, how fast does it take to put a fucking clip in? Yes, I said clip. I'm not saying fucking clipazine. I'm not saying fucking magazine. It's a fucking clip. Leave me alone.
It's a clipazine, biatch.
So, but you know what I'm saying? Seriously, think about it. From the time that you hit that, release, and that mag falls, to the time that you put that mag in and rack it, right? In all seriousness, what's that, about 3.5 seconds?
Something like that, yeah. Depending on how quick you are there, quick draw.
That's my point, right?
Yeah.
So this is why I tell people from Massachusetts that, well, I go, they wanted to bring it down to 7. Why? Why bring it down to 7? Here's the thing, and I brought that up. I go, you bring it down to 7. Okay, bring it down to 7. Guess what? I'm still going to shoot 14 rounds before you get from one end of the room to the other.
Stubbs, he's kicking on you now.
Fuck you. Why don't you come in here and tell me to my face, jackass? He won't. He won't. He doesn't dare come in here. He won't. Mikey, my carry holds 19 with one in the pipe. Standing max.
Hell yeah.
Rounds.
19 to 1 in the pipe. Hell yeah, son.
How did
and Maine is an open carry state, concealed carry state with no license required. Now compare that to Massachusetts.
Carry.
Alakablam.
I know. Listen. I can move there. I can move to New Hampshire. I can move to Vermont. But you know what? New Hampshire, right? New Hampshire's like 2.5, 3 miles that way.
Yeah.
I'm knocking up Route.
Oh no, New Hampshire is pretty fucked on some of their stuff. Not gonna lie, from some of the stuff that I've heard. Oh man.
What do you mean? No, they're constitutional carry.
Yeah, but they're well, let me just say their law enforcement up there sucks.
Yeah,
so does the governor.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But they went blue.
Yeah, I know. That's what's wrong. They went fucking blue.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Live free or die. They chose a Democrat.
Do you know why they went blue?
Why?
Because it's all the massholes that are taking their father's camps over or whatever.
Yeah.
Turning them into houses and then moving there.
Yeah.
Stump says a slingshot will land you in jail in Massachusetts. Maybe not jail, but a good, decent fine. Yes, you are correct. You are very correct. A slingshot's illegal in the state of Massachusetts.
I guess Home Depot, freaking Harbor Freight doesn't sell them up there, do they?
No, I don't even think I have a Harbor Freight in Mass. I think I have to go to New Hampshire to go to Harbor Freight.
Oh my God!
I know there's a Harbor Freight in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
But, yep, that's, but here's the fucked up part, all right? Here's the fucked up part about the state of Massachusetts. And these guys are probably like, Mike, again, I'm going to tell you anyways. Because I haven't seen you in a long time. So here's the fucked up part in Massachusetts. I'll put the link in here for you.
Oh yeah, Gerald.
I want you to. Yeah,
I'm back on the bottom.
Huh?
Nothing.
Did you just say you're back on the bottom?
Yeah.
Folks.
How you doing down there?
How you doing? You having a good one?
Oh, that was priceless. Right, gunpowder.
Hang on. Having a little problem here. Having a little fucking problem. Why won't this?
What are we burning over there, Lisa?
The midnight oil.
It's called Barack Obama incense.
Hope it smells better than it sounds.
I don't care what the hell it's called, man. It's my favorite.
I don't remember what it was years ago, but Mom had like these little purple, that's probably like 3 inches tall, kind of like a candle, but it was an incense.
Yeah, like this, 19 inches.
It wasn't a stick, it was like a little mini candle, but it was an incense.
Hey, Oil Can Boyd.
Yo.
Check that link out, okay?
Which one?
The one I just put in the
You put it in our chat or the chat?
The chat, the YouTube chat. Okay.
You put the StreamYard link out there.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Did I?
You sure that's not the... Yep, that's StreamYard link.
Fuck.
Oops, you might want to clear that.
No, it's all right. I just block anybody who wants to. I guess I'll just have to pay attention. Fuck, shit, piss, fucker.
Yeah, Gear, I have just about every kind
All right,
of
son. You have a good one.
Aw, stop leaving.
Good night, Stumper.
Oh, fuck. It's almost 1 o'clock. I got to go to work. Damn.
All right, before you go to work.
It's almost
Hang on.
I just looked at the damn time. I'm like, oh, shit.
Shalisa.
Yeah.
Oily said you enjoying that, Shalisa. Then a little bit later, she said, I know Gear is.
Hang on, let's see if I did it again. All right, there it is. So click on that link, right? And here's the difference. You ready? You want to see how fucked up the fucking state of Massachusetts is? All right. I can have a fully automatic 35 caliber fucking gun that holds fucking 50 grain fucking pellets in it, or slugs.
Holy shit.
Or slugs. Okay, full auto. How fucked? But I can't have a fucking slingshot.
Damn.
You want to know how bad the state of Massachusetts is? But as much as I hate it, I love it because I like my pay. So, you know what I mean? As a matter of fact, my wife was going to change jobs and go to a job up in New Hampshire, just over the border, probably 20 miles or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And she's LPN, and they offered her like $16.50 an hour, and she just fucking laughed at them.
Hey, Mikey.
She says, I'm not going to be a candy striper. I'm an LPN. What's up, kid?
I just seen a video. I was pulled away from my desk. Somebody wanted to show me something, and I seen a video from the 6th, at the Capitol.
Yep.
That it's just it was I don't know. It's one of those videos that make you say you can't support anything that happened that day. There's no way you can support anything that happened. The way it was, they were him like doing the heave ho, like a whole group of people pushing through the doorways and stuff, and like just beating the shit out of the Capitol Police.
I don't agree with it. Okay, I do agree with the protest though. And
right, stay outside, wave your flags, carry your sign.
And they can get on the mega horns. I don't even care if they stood on the fucking front stairs, and even if they were told to leave the front stairs, they didn't leave the front stairs. How's that? Okay. But Ohio, don't, not you. I'm not right. I'm not saying you're saying this, right? But don't tell me that they were trying to overthrow this fucking country. You know what I mean? I'm not saying what they did was right. Obviously, it was 100% wrong. I get it. Okay, but don't instill fear in people and say that they're trying to overthrow the fucking country. That was just wrong.
Right? No, they weren't trying to overthrow the country.
No.
But what they did was wrong, and
Yes,
and if
absolutely. I'm not
support it. I mean, because I know people that support it, and
but I also
I'll be honest with you.
I also don't blame Trump. I won't blame Trump.
When I seen the senators and congressmen and women hunkered on the floor, scared,
yeah,
I like that actually. I like seeing them scared. Maybe they know that,
I don't. You
It's
know
the
why? Because they're
people
going
that
to
the
say, "Oh,
government
they have."
should fear.
Well, it lets them know that they're not the fucking powerful ones over us.
Right.
It's
And
the,
that's why I don't differentiate between Joe and Bob's Pizza Shop in the Capitol building, the U.S. Senate, the fucking Lincoln Memorial, the fucking White House, Freedom Plaza.
any productive member of society should be appreciated, no matter what big little job, like you're saying there, Mike.
Yes, absolutely, honey. There's no like. I'm a driver and whatever, right? And then his Sally's nail salon, and then there's Einstein and Einstein Felizi fucking lawyer's office. But we're all there working, right? But now we can't go back to work because some douchebags decided they wanted to riot and burn us out and fucking break all our shit and get in there and do all stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
So now our business is no longer there. Guess what? The senators still have a business left to go to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to think of it this way: the BLM and Antifa and all them idiots have been burning shit down, looting, rioting. Just how many people have been killed during all this shit? All right.
Wow.
And our guys, the good guys, the patriots, go into our building. That's our building.
19 and 18 will be out.
And yeah, there were a few Antifas in the crowd because they have video of it. The ones who were breaking in the glass, they didn't have to do that stupid shit.
No.
Walk through the goddamn door. Don't be a dumbass.
Well, I also seen plenty of people carrying Trump flags, American flags, and wearing "Make America Great Again" hats, doing the same thing. So you can't tell me they were all Antifa.
No, they weren't all Antifa,
No.
but I'm thinking Antifa was there in MAGA gear to stir up the bullshit.
Well, then that makes a lot of Trump people weak-minded.
Look bad. It makes them look bad. And that was the plan. And what's it doing? Mainstream media took off with that point, and that's all they're pushing right now.
Right, but you know what? And Mikey knows. I've said this since back in the Obama years or whatever. And to be honest with you, I'll be happy January 20th. This shit hopefully to be over because I respect the office. You don't have to respect the man to respect the office, but I do respect the office.
Yeah,
and I will. I'll respect the office of president. If Biden takes over, I respect the office of president. I don't have to like him. I certainly didn't vote for him.
No.
Okay. I don't have to like him. Respect the office. Now, the funny part. Go ahead.
Let me just say this. After this election, I'm saying if dumbass gets in, There will be no more elections. They'll be useless. Our voices won't be counted.
Do you think they've been counted the last 50 years?
No, but if you look at it now and you look back at history and then you turn and you're looking at what happened now, how many people do you think feel disenfranchised by not having their voice and their vote counted
About 75%.
legally? About 75 to 80% of America, maybe more. That's a lot of people. A lot of people. Millions of pissed off Americans.
Do you think we need to have some type of system like the Electoral College for each state? That way, like in Ohio,
That's a good question.
we
That's
have
a good
88
question.
counties, but 2 counties decide who is going to.
Right. And
Yeah.
Maine's fucked up like that too.
You got Columbus and Cleveland that always decide for the entire state. You got 88 counties and 2 counties decide who's going to be our win our election.
That's not right.
Ooh, it's 9 minutes of 1.
Yeah, I know. I need to get the fuck to bed.
I think there should be some type of electoral college within the states, each county.
No, there should.
Each county gets so many points.
But
yeah,
I mean, I like the fact that, well, that's almost how it is now, right? Massachusetts is up to 11. What's Ohio have? 20 something, 24, 22?
What?
On the electoral, on the
Well, but what I'm saying though, Mikey, is
on the electoral college. Hang on.
Two of those counties decide what candidate Ohio's electoral college goes to.
Yes, but how many what do you call it is Ohio worth? Is it 22 or 20?
Something like that. I'm not sure.
Right. Massachusetts is now 11.
California's like
50, 58 or 55 or 53 or some bullshit like that, right?
Too.
Yeah. Geez, if you were a smart person, you could fucking win California and Florida, you're all set. You know.
Well,
but
they said that
my pussy.
It used to be you couldn't win the presidency without winning Ohio and Florida. It's like you had to win those two to win.
Gerald B says, up here in Maine, we are one of 2 states. Yeah, what's the other one? Iowa or not Iowa? Somebody out there in the Midwest. One of 2 states that split. They split their electors, and that's how Trump got 1 of the 4 votes from Maine.
Yeah.
Nebraska. So it's Nebraska and Maine split their fucking electors.
Yeah, Maine has 2 different, like you can split like Biden won half Maine and
Maine.
It's fucked up. But because Trump only got 1 of the 4 votes, that's why it went blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Trump won Ohio by a landslide. I mean, well, not a landslide. He won.
But
he won over 54% of the vote.
I obviously think there's a problem with the voting. There was plenty of people, and it was factual. It wasn't somebody, being whatever. And there was a lot of people that went to go vote. And, well, you already voted. No, I didn't. Well, you already voted. No, I didn't. Come on. All right. Now, glitch in the system? Probably. Do I think that the fucking Democrats did it? No. But
the machines
that's a glitch.
did.
Exactly. That's a glitch in the system. And I said it when all this shit happened. I'll say it again. I don't care if it's for the Democrat. I don't care if it's for the Republican. Whoever gets, you know,
Ohio
because of
18 election.
that's not right. You know, here's something else that's been bothering me since the day he picked her as a fucking vice president. All right, we'll use the term woman of color. First woman of color. Again, I don't give a rat's ass. She'll be the first woman. Okay? Everybody's like, people breaking the glass. I'm like, I had to call my sister and say, what the fuck is all the glass breaking shit? She goes, really, Michael? I'm like, what's all the glass breaking mean? She goes, oh, they just broke new glass. Michael, they're breaking glass. They got a woman. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, are you serious? She says, yeah. I says, okay. I says, let me ask you a question. She says, what? I said, if you had a daughter, and she says, yeah, and you were African American, Asian, and everything else. She goes, yeah. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you be more? Would you think that it'd be wrong? Would it sit right with you knowing that they put your daughter in as a vice president candidate only because what happened during the year with the BLM and all that bullshit? Okay, in that because the only reason they asked her to be his running mate is because she's black. Wouldn't that bother you? Because as a father, I'd go out of my fucking mind. Yep. I teach my children, okay, to, yes, everybody's going to know somebody to help somebody get a job. I get that, but I'm not saying that, okay? But because you don't get a job because of your gender, because of your fucking, you know, the color of your skin, your fucking whatever, you know what I mean? You get it on your own credentials. So it's not like,
yeah, get it on your own merit.
Yeah.
Right.
How does she wake up, look in the mirror, and say, "Yeah, I'm going to be vice president," but it's only because I'm black and I'm female. It's not because I'm smart. It's not because people think my policies are good. They hate the guy that's in now. So Bernie and fucking Bert and Ernie could have fucking won that election.
Yeah.
They fucking hate him so bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna leave y'all with this. It was fixed. There's no two fucking ways about it. And whatever happens between now and the 20th, well, yes, we'll see. Because, damn it, am I still there?
Yep.
I lost video for a second.
Froze.
All right. Yeah. Whatever happens between now and the 20th should be, I'll just say something that everybody's going to remember for years to come.
Oh, absolutely.
And
where were you when this happened?
It's not going to be pretty.
No. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here earlier.
The shit that's going to come out, is going to blow people's minds.
He's not done yet. I'm telling you, folks. He's not going anywhere.
No. The shit that's going to be exposed between now and then is going to be fucking biblical.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are just going to lose their shit.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I can't wait. There's a lot of people that are pissed off over this. And again, a lot of disenfranchised voters, or should I say Americans.
Yeah, absolutely. Buddy Light says, how could it be proven the election was jacked? Well,
look at the jumps in Georgia.
The
Arizona.
Arizona,
Michigan. Oh yeah, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
North Carolina didn't want to call it for how long?
And
Almost a week.
I'm going to tell you one other. I'm going
Week
to
and a
tell
half.
you. I'm going to tell you one other thing that changed too, that people weren't aware of.
Mhm.
Okay, here in Massachusetts,
Mhm.
you can't register to vote and then vote for president in that day.
Can't do that here in South Carolina either.
Okay, you have to wait a certain amount of time. So if you're not registered to vote, I think it's by September 25th or something like that, right?
Yeah.
You can't vote.
Yeah.
They don't allow you to.
I think down here they got it to about a week before the election.
But in my sister's state of New Hampshire,
Yeah.
you get on that day, register to vote, you vote that day. I don't think. I think that's going to change too, because I think here's what happened too with the number spike, right? I think a lot of people that never voted before
Mhm.
went down and registered to vote and then voted.
Yeah.
And they weren't expecting that.
Yep.
They weren't expecting that. Neither side. You know what I mean? MCK, how the hell are you tonight? Great to see you.
All right. I got to get out of here, y'all. It's after 1, and
All right.
my ass has to be up.
Good seeing you.
Oh. All right, y'all. Peace. Enjoy your night. Have fun. See you later, Ohio. Bye, y'all.
Again.
Boyley says, so much messed up with this election. Videos refusing to let observers close enough to observe ballots being counted. Poll places allowing political signs right outside the polling places and so on. Oily, all of the above. I know here, I don't think it's a federal law, but I know maybe it's just a state law. I know here you have to be X amount of feet from the front door of the voting place. So the people vote at the library right up here by my house. And you have to be, they're out in the street, on the public street, on the sidewalk. It's X amount of feet from the thing. But yeah, you're right. Good as MCK is as good as you can be. That's excellent. Good to hear. I don't know. Yeah, maybe winging it. To me, right now, it's DTA. Stone Cold Steve Austin used to say it back in the 90s all the time. Don't trust anybody. You know, it's just the way it is. Oh, and I missed Uncle Kyle tonight. Uncle Kyle, hope things are well.
Hey, Uncle Kyle.
Right. No, I'm with you. I know they show the machines could be hacked. It's horrible. It sucks what's going on and what happened. You know.
Oh yeah, it could have got real nasty in there. Freaking stealing information. That dude sitting at Nancy Pelosi's desk, taking a letter home with him. Responding to Oily.
Absolutely, MCK. You're 100% right. At this point, neither side truly represents the people.
Someone said that there was several laptops that were taken out of there too, but I haven't seen any pictures or video of that.
Yeah, I've been hearing all kinds of wild stuff.
Yep. No, it's unreal, and it sucks. But what are you gonna do?
They should have sent McConnell and Pelosi out to the front steps and locked the door behind them.
I can't.
I hope it's over and she get her win it.
I don't know who I can't stand the most, Pelosi or fucking McConnell.
Every time I see Pelosi, I think of, and I probably shouldn't say it, but it makes me want to do this.
You better be using a stick because your hand ain't gonna knock any prettiness into that face. Somebody done hit that broad with an ugly stick like there's nobody's business. Schumer oily? No. I mean, he's yeah. I'm with you. Okay, Schumer, yeah, but Mitch is an idiot.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
You know, just saying. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. He is a rhino. He's absolutely a rhino. And that's the second thing I wanted to talk about. I wish everybody was those guys still, but we still got like 18 people in there. So, well, here comes another question. I love doing question Q&As. This fun, isn't it? Q&A time, kiddos. Q&A time. Get your pencils out. I'm going to do the Q's. You're going to do the A's. All right. And all the answers, kiddos, have to be in the comment section. Question number 1. Should there be term limits?
Oops, there's a lag. I forgot. She waited. Now I'm wishing I said no. I don't like being the same as everyone else.
All right. Now, by the way, yes, I'm with everybody. So now I got another question for you. What should the term limit be? How many years?
Maximum, huh?
Matt, yeah. Ooh, Wiggins, nice. She's saying 8. And I'm guessing that's because you can be president for 8. I'm sure. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Wiggins says 8. Gear says 3. Shalisa says 8. Buddy Light says 4. G Trapper says 8. Gerald B says 4. She wants to be different and say 12. 3 for everything else other than the 4 governor and the 8 president. 8 max for president and 4 for Senate in the House. 8 with no secured retirement. I like MCK. Winning at Tracy says 2 terms of 4 years. I agree. Right. Go ahead, Gia.
I'd be all right with giving them after office 1 year of pay, and that is so they can work themselves back into regular, the real world or whatever, I guess I'm trying to say. Or they could take that money, and if they aren't already, they could start their own small business.
MCK, don't jump the gun there. Don't jump the gun. No, I'm with you there on that, yeah. I think senators, congressmen, all the lower ones should be 3 years. I think president should stay at 8. That you can serve. Not that, so keep it the way it is, right? Go 4, vote, and then you're done after if you win, you can do 4, then you're out. Okay? But 3 for everybody else. That's just me. I don't give a fuck about their retirement pay. They make enough that if they're not smart enough to go fucking put it away, shame on them. MCK, I'll form it in a question for you. Question number 3. Should said politicians be able to bring in family? So in other words, Mikey D's president. Can I bring my brother in to be my fucking press secretary? Buddy Lights. Go ahead, honey.
They don't even let us do that in factories around here.
Yeah. We call that nepotism in other places of the world.
That's the word I was looking for.
Buddy Light says no. William and Tracy says no. Miss Shalisha Sells says no. Gia Grind says yes, unless they are proven corrupt. G Trapper says yes. Oilies says if they are qualified. I'm torn on this one.
I think it should be limited.
Yeah, it needs to be some kind of limit, yeah, for sure. I work with my better half and my sister-in-law. We get along good, and myself, I think when we work together, I think we accomplish more for the boss than the days that we don't work together. Same with years ago when I worked on the golf course. I worked with my dad and I worked with one of my brothers. It seemed like when we all worked together, we got more done. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of goofing off in there that could have been cut out, but it wasn't any worse than if you was working with someone else you got along with.
Right.
Good.
I'm.
There is negatives though.
Right, but my thing is, I'm caught between no and yes, and the yes is only because of I think that, like Oily said it, you got to be qualified. There has to be some kind of qualification. And if you don't, I don't know. I just.
It's not fun watching those people working with their family and friends.
All right. Question number 4. Oh, go ahead, Gil.
What about one of the qualifications being you've either farmed, worked on a farm, some type of experience on a farm, or you've owned a small business or have ran a small business or any kind of business, not like a CEO for a 500 fortune company, but
right. I forgot question number 4. Damn.
Bringing
Shit.
his head back, fellas. I had to get cracked with the whip.
Welcome
Or
back.
crack the whip.
Crack that whip. Da-da-da. Ties among the Brown, Newsom, Pelosi, and Getty families date back. His parents divorced, returning a similar favor of the Newsom family. Yeah, it's. Here's something I thought strange when I was when I was towing that 42 fifth wheel all over DC, looking for a way out at 10:30 p.m. The streets were full of people all around, right? A lot of women wearing miniskirts. I found that odd. Yeah. Question number 4. Should the U.S. Senate, House of Representatives, and then the state and local government, the state houses and all that, should they, during a pandemic, be able to give themselves a 4% raise? Because that's what they got here in Massachusetts. I think it's like 4.25% they got.
That's a pretty good rate. No.
During a lockdown, everything should be locked down unless it's going to help the country, like with a vaccine, or help prevent the spread, something like that. Or if they're going to do lockdowns.
Yep. Right on, G Trapper. Mine's a big fat tubby no. And you're right, they didn't. Here's the only inconvenience: they separate MCK, right? Here's the only inconvenience that they suffered was on Wednesday. That's their only inconvenience. Now, is that Mikey B. Dean sarcastic and fresh? Yes. But think about it, right? MCK is right on the money, right? What inconvenience do they have? I mean, think about it. Here in Massachusetts, they get the House reps and all them. They get a driving stipend. They get money to drive to work per year, like 25 grand or whatever, to drive to work.
Yeah, Gerald B., I think their raises should be voted on by the people. If they think they need a raise because of the cost of living, where's ours?
Exactly. Exactly. All right, you guys, listen. It is, oh my goodness, God, it's 1:20. Thank you for playing Q&A. That's early, Gear says. Thank you for playing Q&A with Mikey D. Had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you, Mr. R. Boy, for coming on.
Always a good one.
Thank you, Gear, as always. Miss Shalisa Show, as always. Thank you, Mr. Ohio Wolverine. We wouldn't have the Quagmire without you. And all you guys out in the in Johnny Solar, I know you were down on the thing and you had to go and help Brett. But all you guys out in the comment section, thanks a million. It's much appreciated. Gear, you doing a chat tomorrow night? Stevie doing a chat? What's going on? What's going on tomorrow night? We don't know yet.
I think Steve is doing a chat.
All right, cool.
But if there's not one up by 9:30, depending on what I'm doing, I'll throw one up. But
all right,
pretty sure Steve's going to have one.
All right. So keep that in mind for tomorrow, you guys. All right, if you like. And had a lot of fun. So listen, MCK just said it the best. You all be good. Love you all. Keep your head on a swivel and stay safe. Peace. We're out of here.
Have a good